Hi everyone, welcome to Adventures with Raven and Rowley. I'm Raven and this is Rowley. For the past 9 weeks we've been living full-time in a 6x12 cargo trailer, converted cargo trailer. I'm still working on it while living in it. Rowley watches out for me during the day, you know. For the previous 5 years we've lived in an RV full-time, a Class A and then a fifth wheel. Last week, but now we're in a cargo trailer, you know. Last week I talked about my solar setup. This week I'll talk about Wednesday. If you're curious, please join us on this journey and continue to watch. On Wednesday this week, I had thought that I don't know what to talk about in this video, you know. So I decided I'll film what I was doing in the morning. This stuff seems mundane to me, and it gets because it's routine, you know. But it's not very likely to be mundane or routine for you. So I figured, hey, let me show you what we're doing, you know. It took quite a while to get this routine down into a small science, you know what I mean? So let me see what time it is, what the temperature is. 5:29. And the temperature is I don't know if you can see that. It's 80 degrees. Okay, let's go get the morning started. Go outside. It's gorgeous out here. The sun hasn't come up yet. It doesn't feel like 80 degrees. Okay, gotta do the bed and that kind of good stuff. But we'll empty the toilet first. It's my end table, my makeshift end table. The toilet. This is part of a commode that I had. So just take the seat off and take the bucket. Okay, so I'm trying to actually let the bed stay as it is for a few minutes so that it will dry out. Well, I know I sweat at night, so for the day, me and Rowley, and I gotta fix the toilet. I usually leave this down at night because you don't want to be fiddling with this kind of stuff in the middle of the night, you know. So I fix the toilet next. Right now you notice that the thing is not in there, but it's a clean bag and the seat is there. So I close up the top. So the next thing is the bed. Now the thing is, as I said, I don't make the bed right away because I want it to, the sweat or whatever, to dry out. And things dry out here pretty fast. And although it looks like I just was outside a few seconds ago, it's been a good 20 minutes. Okay, so the bed. Because it's so hot. That's really crooked, isn't it? Here we go. Because it's so hot, I do not sleep underneath the covers anymore. I sleep on top of this quilt. And what I like about this quilt is that it keeps the rest of the quilts clean. And I could just take it and wash it or whatever. If my feet are dusty or whatever, I don't. I forgot. I have this step stool for getting in and out of the bed. Half of this basket goes here. Oops, can't see it, can you? Half of this basket is Rowley's toys, if I can find them. So far, other than the two balls, this is the only toy I could seem to find. His whale and his Miss Piggy and his bear have disappeared. I have no idea where they are. He probably took them out in the desert somewhere. But anyway, so I gotta clean up this mess. Okay, first thing in the morning, a glass of water. Oops, let's not overdose, right? Then I gotta fill up and wash out and fill up Rowley's water. One of the best things I found for stabilizing this cup is a duct tape roll. Rowley's water. It's never cold. Oops. The swamp cooler has to be filled and put away as soon as I get my furry friend out of the way. What's up? You're just barking at the sun coming up this morning, right? Okay, got a garbage bag. I put it over the rearview mirror like that. And then I fill it up daily. And then take it into town once a week and toss it away. Okay, so this stuff goes in the bag. This bag goes in this bag. Okay, on the side of the car. So if it gets really windy, then I'll put it inside the car. If it's The ravens are chasing each other. If I have to go somewhere and leave the garbage here, I'll put it on top of the tire. And otherwise it hangs out here. Okay, so now I got to get rid of the urine because you got to get rid of it, you know. So what I do is I find a spot that is totally clear of any kind of vegetation, is wide open, and then I disperse it. The objective is not to pour it onto the plants, because you don't want the plants to think, oh, it's raining, it's time to bloom. You don't want to do it in the same space every day, because you need a wide open space with no vegetation. I usually walk a pretty good distance from the trailer, just because and the sun will be coming up soon. Okay, this looks like a good spot. That's the closest vegetation, which is pretty good distance away. Rowley's over there looking at me like, why aren't you walking any further? Okay, so this is where I'm going to throw it out. So, what you do is you broadcast it, okay? Like that. So that it's not on anything, that when the sun comes up, it'll evaporate it. Well, it'll probably evaporate long before the sun comes up. But when the sun comes up, then it'll sterilize this. Tomorrow, I'll go over that way, maybe. Or maybe down this way. Or over down there somewhere. But I never go in the same space twice. I never throw it out in the same space twice. Come on, Rowley dog. Come on. He wants me to go for a walk. Okay, it's 75 degrees now, going up to 108 later on today, and it is 6:24. Okay, gotta fill this up. You see, it's got, I don't know if you can see, it's half full of water. So I gotta put more in there. Okay, let's take this outside so I can show you the process. So I put the inlet and put the water in here. I realized I didn't show very well in the video I took earlier, so I just wanted to show you where the water goes. Right now, because it's most of the day is over, you can see that it's pretty close to empty. So now I get to sit out and enjoy this morning. Okay, so it's now 6:51 and it's 79 degrees. But I'm going to sit out in the shade for a little while and just kind of relax, drink my water. When I finished my chores, Wednesday happened. Rowley started barking. I looked up and out of the people door. And that horse that was in one of my other videos walked right through the middle of the camp, right through. He couldn't have been more than 30 feet from my front door. It was amazing. I grabbed the phone and turned on the camera. I thought, well, that was beautiful. And wow, right through. And right through he walked. He walked right through the middle, right? All right, he must trust us, you know. I'm sitting on my bed looking out my back window, and this horse walks between the two camps. Can't believe it. About an hour or so later, around 10 a.m., I got a text from my next door neighbor, the neighbor over. A nighthawk had flown to him. He took care of it all day. And he had it in a small box, and he had some water for it. And he put a damp washcloth in there, and it moved onto the damp washcloth and tucked its head in and went to sleep. The amazing thing about this bird is that it wasn't concerned about anything at all. It wasn't jumpy or anything. You know, it drank the water and slept, okay? It didn't care if we opened the box or not. Okay? It never tried to fly out of the box into the room. It just rested all day long. Anyway, my neighbor brought it outside around 8 p.m. to see if it would fly away. He was hoping that it would fly away and didn't come to him to die, you know? It did the second he put the box on the ground. It just got up and left. It's called a nighthawk. It's not a hawk. Okay. Oh, isn't he beautiful?
He looks so much better.
He looks better, more alert than he did before. Yeah. He's still not trying to fly or anything. Did you pick him up, investigate his wings, that kind of stuff?
No, because he flew. He flew here.
Right.
No, I just think he's just been in the box for hours, and
that's probably his time for sleeping anyway.
I mean, it was crazy, because when I said, come on over, you know, I gave him the come on over, and I mean, it's the power lines, beeline to me.
Right.
And it was like, I lost sight of him because I'm standing here. So he's flying over and it's like, where did he go? It's like he disappeared. Little did I know that he was struggling just to make it to me. I mean, right, not even, I just picked him up like he was a dead pigeon. He didn't even.
Right.
Stuff like that kind of blows my mind, like an emotional, because that wasn't just an accident, it just happened. This bird came to me and said, help. Look, kind of blowing my mind.
It's named a nighthawk because of the way it hunts. Among its food is dragonflies. Now, there have been a lot of them flying around for the past week, a lot of dragonflies, you know. So many that I looked them up because I thought dragonflies were born on water, and we are seriously in the desert, you know. It seems that there's a series of species of desert dragonflies with a variety from a half an inch, that's a half an inch, that's the tip of my, it's like my fingernail, to 6 inches, you know, comes out to about here. Can you imagine a dragonfly that big flying at you? Anyway, well, anyway, not to be undone, around 5 or 6 o'clock at Wednesday night, before we let my neighbor let the bird free, a coyote walked through the center of the camp too. Well, I tried to get a video of it, but I think it was just too far away. I've zoomed in and zoomed in and zoomed in, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll put it here. And I'll try and put an arrow to kind of show where it's at, but it's very difficult to see. And, you know, so forgive me for it, but I wanted you to see that if at all possible. Boy, I tell you, I guess we must not be a threat because the animals are turning out now. There it goes. All by itself. Okay. Disappeared. There it is. Anyway, the Rowley report. Rowley is right here. He's a good dog. He's a good dog. I need to get him some more toys though, because they seem to have all disappeared except for the snake that's in this video and the 2 balls. Everything else has disappeared. His bear, his Miss Piggy, his whale. All of his stuffed toys have disappeared. But anyway, so thanks for watching and thank you for your support. See you next Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and take care of you and yours, and blessed be.